What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another edition of the Yay or Nay series. Today, our character is none other than the Grim Reaper, aka Grim, himself. This is a character that personally is high on my want list, so you guys probably will know which way I'm going to vote for in this one. But, you know, my opinion's not the only one that matters. Yours is as well, so if this is your first time watching one of the Yay or Nay series videos, it's simple. How does it work? We talk about a character, which is going to be Grim, and then down in the comments, you just kind of say, yay, you would like to see this character as a playable character in Multiverses, or nay, you would not want to see this character as a playable character for Multiverses. So, yeah, we kind of come up with stats, and I'll show them off every couple weeks. So it's kind of a whole thing that we do every single Sunday, so that's kind of the gist of it. Well, now the meat and potatoes part of it, I got to go over a few possible attacks that Grim could bring with him into Multiverses. So yeah, you see Grim in Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion in the background. And sure, you could kind of say, yeah, just use the moves that he had in there. That works. Yeah, I guess so, but isn't the fun of a new game something that has its own identity to come up with new attacks and something slightly different than what we've seen in the past? Not saying that, you know, Punch Time Explosion doesn't work, but like Multiverses is its own thing, so let's have Grim have his own type of moveset for this game. So first up, we're going to go something simple just because this would definitely need to be a part of the attack somewhere. The Scythe Slash. First of all, I love scythes. Just the whole weapon design is so cool, so bad. I don't see a lot of, you know, characters actually use that, but you know, that's just me. So here's how the attack works, right? Grim takes his iconic scythe and he will slash it forward. You know, the attack is perfect for like a grounded side attack. So like maybe, you know, something that it would be good for getting KOs or racking up like a lot of damage for one attack. That could work. This could also be some sort of a side air attack. You know, when you're floating in air, you just kind of reach the scythe outwards and slash it or whatever you want to do. Just something simple. It'll have good reach, good power. And like I said, it should be a pretty decent KO option. So, yeah, plus, like I said, scythes are, like, just badass. I mean, nobody else on the roster at this point has a scythe, right? Not that I can think of, so this would be pretty cool. And I'll be honest, this would be a character I would absolutely play the crap out of just because he has a scythe. I mean, he's the Grim Reaper, too. That's pretty awesome. But, you know, Scythe Slash for a move, that's what we got for the first one. Move number 2. I'm calling this one Flames Arise, I guess. So flame, you'll see. So here's the description. For this attack, Grim will kind of slam both of his hands down on the ground. And yes, this attack only works on the ground. So if he tries to do, like if this is his grounded down attack, whatever his down air attack is will be something completely different. So he'll have a little bit of, you know, variety in his moveset, right? Not everything will be the same, but grounded down attack. So he slams his hands onto the ground, and then these flames will shoot up from the ground. And these flames will come up on each side of Grim, so it gives this move some pretty big range, you know, like a fire, I guess it's like a fire pillar on the left, a fire pillar on the right. So, you know, wherever your opponent is, if they're trying to, you know, dodge in the air, trying to dodge an attack, and they're trying to dodge through Grim to, you know, get to a different side, well, guess what? There's going to be flames coming out from both sides, so, you know, they're not going to be able to dodge it. And, of course, the flames will probably, you know, shoot up somewhat high. I don't know if they'll be able to reach, like, you know, floating platform level, but, you know, it'll be a decent attack. This will be a fun one to have, just kind of a good way to kind of catch opponents that are kind of like floating around you a little bit. And if they're just being annoying, you got a bigger move here with somewhat of a big hitbox. So yeah, this should be a fun move regardless. Move number 3. This one could be a really fun one. This one could be a fun one. I'm going to call this one the Portal Summon. Summoning from a portal? I don't know what you want to call this. But for Grim, for this attack, he will open up a portal with his scythe. So he like slams the scythe into the ground and then he kind of like rips a hole in the ground. Something like that, right? Or maybe he does it in the air, something like that. But either way, Grim summons a portal and random creatures will come out of this portal. And it'll be like one type of creature at a time. but maybe there will be like random different ones. For example, you could have a swarm of bats that come flying out of this portal, and the bats, maybe they like home in on the closest opponent, so they just kind of like fly towards the opponent and, you know, kind of cause a little bit of damage here and there. I don't know, maybe they can linger around the opponent for a little bit, you know, like you could attack the bats and then they just disappear, or maybe they just kind of like fly straight at the opponent and then, you know, fly straight through them as well, so they don't linger around. It's just kind of a one quick short attack from the bats, if you will. Another possible one could be mutated rabbits. This is one, but since the bats are kind of a smaller enemy, why not go with a slightly bigger one with this mutated rabbit? Maybe it should only be one rabbit, maybe two. Nah, one sounds better. But a mutated rabbit pops up, and since it's going to be a bit bigger, maybe it kind of comes out and, I don't know, leaps at the opponent, kind of like tackles him or something like that. I don't know, what does a mutated rabbit do? Something. But it comes out and it will attack the nearest opponent, dealing damage. So yeah, just kind of a fun little idea for an attack. Summon a bunch of things from from hell. I don't know what you want to say, but he summons a bunch of creatures. I thought this would be pretty fitting for his character, so that's why I have it as a move. And now let's move on to the alternate costume. Just a couple, again, if you got your own ideas, feel free to drop those in the comments. But first things first, Grimm's always wearing his robe, right? Makes sense. He's the Grim Reaper after all. So what if we had a costume that was just the skeleton? Just his skeleton. He doesn't got the magic robe on. He's got nothing. Just a skeleton. That could work as an alternate costume. Nothing crazy. It wouldn't change a hitbox at all because it'll still be the same. It'll just be, you know, a skeleton minus the robe. It's a simple idea. Simple idea, right? But why not go a little bit, I don't know if you want to call this crazy. It's different. But what if you went with his anime look, where they had this as a part of an episode, just an anime version looking of Grimm? I don't know, this could be kind of different and fun. I don't know if it would come with a different voice actor or not, but I don't know. I just thought this would be an interesting one. This would, I'd probably buy this. If Grimm was in the game, Grimm might be one of those characters that if there's a new alternate costume in the shop, I'd be like, yeah, I just have to buy it so I can have it. So, I don't know, just a couple different options. And like I said, you got your own ideas. Feel free to drop those in the comments as well. And now for the end of the video, where I give my opinion. If you guys haven't already, feel free to say, yay, you would like to see Grimm as a playable character, or nay, you would not want to see him as a playable character. Either way, Grimm, for me, is definitely one of my most wanted characters for this game, so he gets an easy yay. I like his play style, I like the character, I like the design, I like the weapon, I like the possible moves that he could bring with him, so I just kind of like everything about the character. So, for me, he gets a big old yay. Again, let me know what you guys got down in the comments. But that is going to be it for this one. We will be back again next week with a brand new character. And I might start putting up a poll for the Yay or Nay series, possibly. Just to kind of, well, I might test it out. We might do it once and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, look forward to that. It'll probably be like a community post poll, something like that. So keep an eye out for that. But either way, that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.